Hey y'all, it's me, Keisha in the kitchen. And I'm doing a little bit of cooking today. So I want to bring y'all along. We've been growing these tomatoes in the garden, and I got plenty of ripe tomato. So I'm thinking, what should I do with these before they go bad? We don't want to let nothing waste. Well, today we're making roasted tomato soup, and it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna go wash these tomatoes up, gather all my ingredients, and I'll be back. It's gonna be good, y'all. Okay, I have got these ripe tomatoes all clean and prepped for the roasted tomato soup. I also have my a half of a pepper. Any color's fine. I had some scraps left from other dishes, so I used a little green, a little red, and some yellow. I've got half of a medium to large onion diced up. Got 3 cloves of garlic, and I just kind of sliced them up. And I just got a couple of tomatoes left to clean up and cut up and put in the tray. But this is, as you can see here, this is the peppers, the onions, and the garlic. And as you see, I already got plenty of tomato cut up. And I've just got a few more to do. So I'm gonna sit you guys down so you can see how I prep the tomato. And basically any of them, so these are fresh from the garden, any of them with spots and things like this, just go ahead and I just cut the top off. Get the top off. Any scars or bruising, I cut that away. And then I take the tip of my knife, run it around in the middle to get that little green core out. And like I said, these have already been cleaned, so I just slice it into pieces. If you can see, let me see if I move this way some, you can see a little better. So that's discard. And this tomato is pretty small, so I'll be able to cut it into four little pieces, 4 or 5 pieces, and throw it on the tray. And then I also use some cherry tomatoes from the garden. So what I do with these is I make a little V, kind of like when I cap my strawberries, and just get that out, throw it on the tray. And to that, you add your onion and your garlic and your peppers, and you stick it in the oven at 450 for about 15 minutes, and then you stir it, and then give it another 10 minutes. After that, you turn it up to broil for a little bit, 3 or 4 minutes, so you get a little char, so that roasted flavor will translate into your soup. So I'm gonna add these ingredients to my tray, then I'll show you guys the finished product. Well, not finished, but at the stage where we can stick it in the oven and get to roasting. And I'm gonna take my gloved hand and kind of just mix these peppers and onions in with these tomatoes, so everything will get saturated in good flavor. And this tray, this baking tray, it had a coating of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons before I started putting down the tomatoes. So I'm gonna put this in the oven right after I let you see it. Gonna put that in the oven, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I get it out. It'll be beautiful. All right, so we're all set up to add the tomatoes to the boiling chicken broth. So baby, if you pick that pan up, and I'll get to scraping. Yeah, at an angle. That'll be good. You don't want to let things plop too hard, because like I said, this broth is boiling.
It smells so good. This is gonna be my first time
Having homemade roasted tomato soup.
Yes.
Well, you're gonna love it.
I'm sure I will. Like I told you this morning, I've yet to taste something that you cooked that didn't taste good.
Oh, thank you, babe. I try.
I think you do a good job.
All right, almost got it all in here. Oh yeah, get all that goodness. The onions, the peppers, the tomatoes. Here we go. All right, thank you, baby. All right, so like I said, nice little boil here. You want to get it going, bring it back up to a nice boil. And these tomatoes are just excellent. They have cooked down. It's going to be so good. I'm going to use the immersion blender to break everything up. As I said, I'm going to add this fresh basil and some heavy cream to make it a nice creamy tomato soup, and that roasted flavor is going to come right through. So once I do that, I will show you the finished dish, then we're going to taste it. So I'm back. This is the almost finished product. We've got tomato, we got fresh basil and herbs, and I'm ready to blend it up with my handy dandy immersion blender. So I'm going to sit you all there so you can see what it looks like once it's done, and we'll go ahead from there. We're blending. I'm almost done. I just want you to see what it looks like. Okay, so babe, let them see a nice shot of this sauce. See, it's nice and thick, but the way to make it, the piece that is in stumps is the heavy cream.
Okay. I'm trying to back up off of it so you can see.
Yeah. All right. And there you have creamy, homemade, roasted tomato soup. Enjoy. I hope you like this recipe. It's gonna be delicious. Let me get a spoon and let hubby taste it so he can give the official. And you may need to re-season at this step too. Be right back. Guess the cook will be the first. So in case I need to re-season, y'all. It's very sweet. I need some more seasoning. Those tomatoes were super ripe, super delicious. And I'm just going in with some nature seasoning. It's just salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. You know, the basics that you use all the time.
Oh man.
What, babe?
About to sneeze.
Oh, the pepper. The pepper got
Yeah,
you.
well, I'm standing right here in front of it.
It's got all this chunky goodness. Get a spoon. Let's see where we are with the seasoning. Yeah, let me wash this off so he can taste it. Tomatoes have a natural sweetness that is out of this world, but when you get the balance right.
I'm gonna try to hold it and eat it at the same time.
You like that?
Yeah.
Flavorful?
Yeah, that's really good. And I don't like tomato soup.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you have it. My worst and best critic approved. He is biased. Thanks for watching. See you next time.